next one. So, Mr. Cool. There we go. I believe he's just started this game and has a level 5 castle. And he still has 25 points to use on his new castle. He just leveled up for 45, so he hasn't had time to validate his new castle, even if he has made it. But let's see how the very lowest level castles, what they have to offer. This is basically level 4 castle, as the 25 points are still missing from the maximum of 100. I haven't really seen anyone killing people with the 25 level 5 castle, not other level 5 players or others. I can see here you have 24 points from now even more, 30 points. So as you can see, only a couple of them get aggroed. Only these 5 creatures are aggroed at the moment. So if I will walk here, they will run away until I aggro that one as well. But yeah, basically you want to keep your groups within the 28 points to make them as effective as possible. Derps are really good, especially in later stages. They gain value again. They actually make quite a bit damage towards the end. But other than that, this group is too big, as you always have a couple of people that are not too useful. So to make everyone attack at the same time, try to keep the group in 28 points. And we have one again that wasn't in the aggro circle. So that's sort of 6 points that you can certainly use a little bit better, maybe later on. I can see that you have built your castle from the angle. So by pressing 3, you can turn your monsters to face. Because now if I walk here, they don't even see me. If you would turn them, they would see you and attack you already. So you want to think which way they are facing. And then you can move the aggro circle. So basically the one that sees me first is the most important one. You can move the aggro circle by clicking the monster and then Alt, and then just move your mouse, and you can see when he sees you which area he aggroes. So basically, if you would click on this monster when you're building this and would bring the circle back here, also this cyclope would be aggroed now when this one sees me. These guys are way too much on the right. I don't need to aggro them at all. Like if I would come to this castle and I would come like this, I could just walk past them and they will never get aggroed. Same probably happens with these guys, especially because of the way they are facing. So if I go to the very left side, only one of them gets aggroed. So it's 12 points that you potentially miss when people don't attack. And now I could just finish, even though you have... How many points do we have here? Here is 6, 12, and these are 3 apiece if I remember correctly. So 18 points out of your 75 currently used is not being used here. So definitely think about in which way. You want to put your monsters in the way that they cover. One of them, this one here, covers the blue area, their sideline, covers this wall. And same here. Whatever monster is here covers this corner, and then you want to include them to each other's aggro circles. So whichever sees the other one will be included. So that way there will be no skippable monsters in your castle. The defense is so hard in this game that you want to be able to use all your points in an optimal way, so that none of your points get wasted. So even if removing one mine, like in the previous castle, or moving your monsters around a bit, it will be very important, especially towards the higher levels. You can't waste any points. Yeah, so basically let me know when you upgrade it, Fox, and I will give it another try after you have updated it. So yeah, we have 2 more castles to go. And next one shall be Antonius 123. There we go. All right, now we have High Crowner. So let's see what kind of castle we have here. It's castle level 26. So this one actually might, and it's validated with a 27 mage. So this is already in the range that could actually kill me. So let's see how it goes. The crowns are high, but the crowns usually are gained by attacking and not by defending so much. Usually in the long run you always lose when defending. Right, looks like we have at least fire mines and Defendertron and a couple of Cyclopes. And then we have smelly archers with the trap setup. This is one of the most common setups at the moment. Usually it's done with hamster wheels to start it off instead of the ballistic cannons, and that's for making it harder to scout it out or throw a volley in it, because usually when you would run this, if I would try to make a speed run, I would probably just run here and throw in a volley, kill most of the archers or even all of them, back up a bit, come back, and they would already be here, whatever is left of that group, and the trap would be gone. If there is hamster wheels here, it will be much more harder to throw the volley, because when you come here to throw it, if I try to throw it from here, okay, now it actually went. Usually it just stops here, right where you are. But if there are hamster wheels, it will stun you before you get the volley off. So against archers, it's better. This one actually, I made a mistake, but I think you have a problem here that you don't have a spotter. You need to use 1 point, otherwise people will be able to avoid that whole group just by hugging this wall here like this. But for the sake of it, let's just go and kill them now. I'll see if you have a similar setup later on in this spike trap tunnel, which is a really good setup in itself. And here we have very good idea. However, it takes so much points that the Robo Shield runs, they will not be defending those two. You have a lot of elites here, so a lot of them will be running away. Instead of attacking you. So if you just bring them inside the boss room, you get a lot more of them to attack you. I was about to say something else. Yeah, the spike tunnel, it was so short you didn't have the same. But if you can, I'll go and show. This room idea is really nice. Maybe even one of them would be enough, and then Cyclops of something to stun the person here. Because unless they're stunned, they are so easy to avoid. They are so slow that you have all the time in the world to react to them. So you basically need to have some sort of stun to make people stay put. Like if something would stun me now, I could possibly be run into those. But yeah, what I meant here was that if you don't have a snotter standing right here on this very spot, it will see the whole wall. But if you don't have it, what people can do when they see your trap from here, or when they're coming here, they just stick to this wall and walk like this, and they get never aggroed. They don't have long enough vision. This setup is good, I like it. But however, you need some stun here for these guys to hit, and even one of them could be enough, as long as you have the stun. Maybe even put another one of the spin traps here, so they get thrown back and possibly into those slow balls of them. Other than that, we have here one guy who's not aggroed, so maybe pay some attention to his aggro circle. And then maybe try to move some of those elites inside the boss room where the point cap, soft cap and hard cap are higher, so you will get more of them to attack. Other than that, there was a lot of potential to kill. Of course, I'm over leveled for this. No blinks, is it? Over leveled for this, but no, actually, I need to see if I get 1 or 2 crowns. I'm over leveled, so of course you will get kills, but definitely you can optimize a bit, keeping the monsters within the 28 point, or the hard cap, which is 40, I believe, within that area, or moving them to boss room, where you eventually aggro almost everything. Yep, it's furry. I will be including you. So we have only 2 more attacks and 3 more requests. I believe. What was your nickname? Unix Wolf. I believe Watcheros was next. So I'll be going in in order. What? I forgot the name. I need to scroll down my friend list. Watchers. Alright, level 17 castle. I didn't check the profile, so I don't know which character you use to validate it, but let's take a look.
Watch and learn.
Oh, you have barricades, that's cool. I'm not sure what's the point of these two barricades. Probably to hide this one and get thrown into this one. Yeah, works nicely. That's good use of barricades. People are still figuring out how to use them. And a little bit similar idea here. Although I usually think that people will come through here and just bypass that one, but well, maybe often enough they will go through there for it to be worth 3 points. This one seems to work quite nicely. One thing I want to check before I continue is if no, and it's nicely that the fires from the cannons don't actually remove the crates, so it might do a good damage, especially with those jelly walls. All right. By this point, people usually probably have already learned that you use that thing on every corner, so it might be hard to get them to fall into that trap. But if they do, this is a good skill spot, and you might get some kills. In general, I like that you have actually considered in killing and not wearing people down by having like skill spots. This one is hard for me to judge because I'm too high level for it. But it will take most people longer to kill the smelly warrior, so it might be actually a good way to get some HP down. And here we have. That's a good. You rarely see those monsters coming in before you enter a room, and then you don't really have much where to back off. Maybe, just maybe, if you could spend one cannon here, so the archer will, otherwise they will do this. They will just stay here in this corner and just volley and kill people coming around the corner with bear traps piling up, so they don't get any damage. So maybe if one cannon and they couldn't stand here, if it's possible. Then looks like we are coming to boss room, and you're protecting the mine on the other side. I'm not sure what's the point of this one barricade here. Maybe just to make it slower to shoot this one and then this one. But I guess you are saving money to put them here as well, which is a good idea. And I believe there is no more points left for more monsters. So there's actually quite a bit of. Oh yeah, there is Snottingham, but it's quite alone. And of course I'm too high level, but Snottingham is usually quite fast to kill unless there's some help to it. Even for lower levels, of course, I'm way too high. But yeah, I'm glad you had some more points left. But yeah, it will need maybe more monsters here to back Snottingham up, so people don't kill it too. The more shots it gets, the better it is, and you have to protect it to get the shots from it, because it has a high DPS, but the problem is that there's not enough of those seconds. Maybe, just maybe, it would be better to move these ballistas one forward, as these don't actually block, you can just walk past them. But if you would move them one forward, you could just turn this crate other way around and block the whole wall. They don't have, like, if people get here, they get here anyway. So it doesn't really matter if they're one or alternatively, you can just move the walls a little bit in front of them, so that you will have the ballistas shooting behind the walls. And that way they will cover as far as possible here as you can. Because it is really important to have some trap pressure so people can kite here so well. But yeah, I like the usage of barricades. I believe once you get a little bit more money, you will have a lot more of them, and the castle will be even better. But other than that, I believe I said everything that came to my mind.